Now in GeoClerk, we've created a browser extension which enables you to kick off a spatial search directly from one of the Geological Survey's mapping tools. And that's for the states across Australia or for the provinces where we have databases across Canada. Now to do that, you need to have installed the GeoClerk browser extension, which is the subject of a separate video. Once done, you'll see the GeoClerk icon up in your task manager taskbar up here on the right, and that works for Chrome and Edge. So firstly, to do a search from one of the state mapping tools, you need to be on their website. So if you don't know where they are, or if you just want to navigate to them quickly, you can just click on the little browser extension button and navigate down to the one of choice. So I'm going to use iMap for British Columbia. Now, sometimes this takes a little bit of time to set up to zoom into the area and get the layers you want shown. So I actually pre-prepared one earlier with some information already loaded up onto it. And then to kick off the spatial search, it's as simple as zooming into the area that you want to do the search over and clicking the browser extension. So I'm going to zoom into the area around Kamloops. Just wait for the map to catch up a little bit. And then I'm going to use this area shown in this map window to perform a spatial search within GeoClerk. So to do that, just click on the browser extension button. That shows you the area on our background map which you're going to be searching, which is now matching exactly the area that is shown in the mapping tool window. We can add in a keyword here, or if we want to, or we can do that later on. So I'm going to do that. We suggest we do that later on. So to kick off the search, just click Search GeoClerk, and that will pull back all of the images which are from documents which have spatial data that intersects with that search area. The search area is shown here in the refinements area, and then all the results categorized as normal. Now, one thing you might want to do when you do a search like this, the results are not ordered by spatial relevance because GeoClerk has no way of calculating that on the fly when you kick off a search from an external source. So if you wanted them searched ordered by spatial relevance, what we can do is save that search area as a shape. So I'm just going to call it BC area. Save that. That will put that into the list of my shapes, which I can just jump into there. There's my BC area. Just give GeoClerk a few seconds to calculate spatial relevance for all the documents that intersect with that shape. But then once that's done, we can just hit the search button. And now all the results will be presented in order of spatial relevance. So if I click on the shape, the spatial area for that first image, we find that it's wholly within the search area that I was searching. So that's as straightforward as that. Very simple to kick off a search from the provincial mapping tool for British Columbia. And if you want the ordering to be by spatial relevance, save the shape and then perform the search from the shapes area.